Now, if we combine the two technologies, that would imply that all I have to do is speak out loud to a business client in Russia who doesn't speak English. And actually, that's a fairly rare instance, but let's assume he does not speak English. But I'm going to speak English, and he's going to hear Russian. How many of you think that's going to happen? Absolutely. Now, what really gets interesting is a lot of us are carrying around these laptop computers. They're big, they're bulky, they're heavy, the airports don't like them. Now, we're going to be able to take this, and it's going to beam out effectively a three-dimensional holographic image of a screen at this end, and a three-dimensional holographic image of a keyboard at this end, and then the sensors are going to recognize my finger movements, and they're going to type the text on this holographic projection, and you're going, wait a minute, this is way far out. It's not far out. You remember R2-D2? R2-D2 used holographic projections called Princess Leia. The Death Star is coming. Now, in reality, what you may have to do, the technologists tell me this, what you're going to have to do probably is to put something about the size of a pen and stand it up and another size of a pen, because the holographic beam has to have something that creates the triangulation and therefore the three-dimensional nature. So the beam comes here and it bounces off this stick and it bounces off this stick, and here's, in other words, you've got a personal PC in your pocket. Go away with that 6-pound bulky thing you've been carrying. Now let's take that technology just an extra little step or two. How many of you in the room enjoy watching MTV? Nobody raised their hand. Okay. It's 10 o'clock at night. You go up to your children's room. They've got MTV on. Except now, MTV is broadcast in a three-dimensional, life-size format, and you're staring at the Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger is now 80 years old, and he's still performing like this. Doesn't jump quite as high. That sounds pretty good. I got a better story for you. If we can do all of that, it's the hockey playoffs. You and your wife are rearranging the furniture in the living room. Turn on the holographic device, and there they are. Three-dimensional holographic hockey players on your living room rug, playing it out for the Stanley Cup. You like it? And you're going, what? I've got a shag rug. That's not going to work. Medical technology changes. I want you to pretend for a moment that this screen in front of me right here is a television set, or we'll call it, in this instance, thermodynamic glass, flat panel technology. And as I enter the room, the lights flash because the sensors have identified, and this is right now a blue wall with a lovely painting in the middle of it. Remember, it is flat panel technology. Now, this technology, to a large extent, actually exists today, and it exists in the home of one known as Bill Gates. You can probably believe he would have the newest and the best, for obvious reasons. This top left-hand corner is going to show me a display of any incoming emails I've had, but of course the emails are effectively video messages from people who want to contact me. Boy, can you imagine the spam. Don't want to let the kids open that one up. Down here in the left-hand corner is the Weather Channel. Up here might be your favorite television show. Down here might be a localized camera showing you the 2-year-old sleeping in the back bedroom. I'd like to keep a watch on that one, most precious person in the house. And over here is a flat panel projection, and we are doing some financial planning today. Now, this system is totally integrated, and this time, I forgot to mention that this little card in my hand, in addition to being my video telephone, has my financial records in it, my health records in it. And therefore, if we're moving toward a cashless society, so that means every cash transaction I make can be actualized there on the screen. And you can simply say out loud, please show me all cash expenditures year to date. Please show me, this is scary, anticipated tax liability year to date. Please show me methods of reducing tax liability. Or better yet, we're going to do some investing. Please list all mutual funds that give diversified, balanced portfolios.